Hello, my name is Erwin Tang. I'm a licensed professional counselor. I specialize in helping people terminate their behavioral addictions, especially their sexual and pornographic addictions. Um, I just watched Asmongold's journey into the world of Roblox. He was very disturbed, and I'll just say, I think he has reason to be. Um, so I specialize in working with people who, um, have some sort of sexual addiction, and of course, a lot of them are paraphilia. They have paraphilias, meaning they have an unusual, let's say, an unusual sexual interest. It could be a sexual interest in certain types of objects, certain types of people, or certain types of situations, or certain types of animals, and also sexual interest in identifying as certain types of people, animals, objects, or role playing. Um, the types of paraphilia are very, very wide ranging, and of course it includes things that are illegal, um, uh, minor attracted people, MAPs, or pedophiles are included in the group of paraphilia, people dealing with paraphilias. And I can say that what I saw in Roblox uh, was it is definitely a playground for people with paraphilias. Um, that's not to say that I saw on Asmongold's journey into Roblox a whole lot of. I didn't see any outright sexual intercourse. Um, there's a lot of hugging. There's a lot of sort of people bumping, grabbing a hold of, squashing, pushing, even pushing people through walls, surrounding the people and animals and furries surrounding other people and so forth. But the situations were definitely like there was some sort of public restroom game that one could participate in, and there were it involved definitely situations that that people who are into scat play with poop and piss and vomit and so forth. People who are into that sexually, like um, they want to have a sexual encounter involving excrement. Those types of people would definitely have a field day in this particular game. And of course, a lot of these games on Roblox, as you might guess, involve children, child players, or people playing as children, children playing as children, children playing as adults, perhaps, or people playing as animals or furries or whatnot. The varieties are endless. So what I'm seeing is that Roblox is, well, first of all, they're being sued because it's a playground for pedophiles who go on there. The pedophiles pretend that they're children, or they pretend, or they don't pretend. They're just adults seeking to contact children on the website, on the platform. And of course, some of them do get into contact with the children and have sexual conversations and solicit children for sex. And then, worst of all, of course, sometimes these adults actually meet the children one way or another and sexually abuse them in person. Roblox is being sued, I believe, in two different states, and so they're under fire, and for good reason. They don't seem to be. Their company culture has not been that concerned about sex crimes occurring on their website. It wasn't until some months ago that they actually had some sort of age verification, as I understand it, on their website. Um, and what do I have here? Yes, Roblox attracts pedophiles, and yes, so we have to distinguish between people who are attracted to children and people who actually commit crimes against children. So, of course, the one group, the group that is attracted to teenagers and prepubescents is much larger than the group that actually commits crimes against minors. The problem with Roblox is, as I see it, some of these people who are attracted sexually to children and minors and teenagers, they're interested in playing on Roblox. And once they get playing on Roblox, they start having these encounters with children or child characters or people who they think are children, and they get excited and they're masturbating while playing Roblox and so forth. By doing this for hours and hours, and of course, people these days, they can play for thousands of hours on any given video game. And Roblox has an endless collection of various games in which you have all sorts of interesting or not so interesting and bizarre encounters with various other characters, thousands of millions of other characters throughout the world. So one could easily spend a person suffering from paraphilia could easily spend thousands of hours playing out their pedophile fantasies on Roblox, and they may eventually convert themselves with the help of Roblox. They may convert themselves from someone who is simply attracted to minors to someone who wants to start communicating with minors in an inappropriate manner and wanting to solicit sex or ask for photographs or send their own photographs or have cyber sex with or have actual physical sexual encounters with children. Of course, I've seen this in my many years of working with sex addicts and porn addicts, that people do seek greater and let's say more and more intense intense situations, encounters, and experiences. They start off with vanilla porn, they move on to bondage porn, then they need to watch bondage transgender porn, which is neither here nor there. But so what I'm saying is that for whatever is more intense for them, whatever is more exciting for them, they end up seeking that out because the old porn becomes boring. So they seek out things that are more novel, more interesting, more intense, and oftentimes more illegal. I've seen it happen. And so this is my main problem with Roblox, is that they might be converting people who are attracted to minors into people who are offending and committing serious crimes against minors. Conversely, I think that Roblox is a feed-in sort of channel for children to go from sort of somewhat curious teenagers and having with Roblox, with the help of Roblox, becoming people persons with a paraphilia, maybe multiple paraphilias, because they start off playing Roblox as a child, they become a teenager, and then they go into adult Roblox. They do adult Roblox games, and they learn to be attracted into all sorts of different things, including they have all these games involving adults and children and bathrooms and furries and all sorts of bizarre situations, and that's fine to have a paraphilia, but like I said, some of these paraphilias are illegal and violent, and so we're creating And I've seen this in my years. There are more and more young people interested in child pornography. And child pornography is not a victimless crime. So I think Roblox is creating more people who are interested in child pornography. I think Roblox has essentially child pornography on its website, but it's not the type of child pornography where you have a photograph of a real child. You have these characters and these interactions that these people can have with child characters on Roblox. Can really are really kind of they're kind of like fantasies for minor attracted persons. So I would say that Roblox is not on the same level as some of the hentai that is out there. That is just pure cartoon child pornography, and which I'll explain in another video. Looks like it's going to be maybe prosecuted, perhaps in the United States now. But it is a form of play and pleasure for the for pedophiles out there, and it very likely is making pedophiles more bored with what they can find on Roblox, and so they need to seek out other things, and that is a concern, as well as the pedophiles on Roblox who are actively seeking contact with real children. Roblox needs to overhaul their website. It wouldn't be a bad thing if Roblox just disappeared off the face of the earth. And I thank you very much. You can support me by buying a coffee. Go to my subscribe the channel page or whatnot. And yeah, good luck out there. Yeah, it's I think there are a lot more pedophiles out there. I've run into a couple of them over the past several months, and it's very disturbing. I don't mean as clients. I've had pedophile clients before. That's one thing, but to have to deal with them in other situations, at the ice cream parlor or at the swimming park, the park where you go down water slides and stuff like that. All right, well, thank you very much, and good luck and goodbye.